we wanted to show you a possibly racist ad in the healthcare reform. The group running this ad is a conglomerate of the Chamber of Commerce and some other industry groups. They don't want the public option to happen. They basically don't want healthcare reform to happen. So they're going to imply in this ad that you can lose your job if you go along with healthcare reform, which is a very tenuous connection to say the least, let alone the fact that it's not true. But that's, of course, what they're trying to do with fear-mongering. Now, what's interesting in the ad is who gets fired, gets sent to the boss's office to get fired, and who gets left behind. So let's watch the ad and then come back and discuss whether it's racist.
Millions of lost jobs, the highest unemployment in 25 years, and Congress's latest health care bill makes a tough economy worse. Over $500 billion in crushing tax increases, but nothing to control rising health care costs. Expensive new mandates on business that could wipe out even more jobs. Call Congress. Tell them the new health care bill is a bill America can't afford to pay.
So, as you saw there, the white guy gets fired. And the two remaining workers are a black man and white woman. Okay. Now, what some critics are saying, including some union groups, they're calling this a dog whistle racism, meaning that the people who are looking for that kind of message are the ones that see it, and they go, oh yeah, you see that? A white guy's going to be the first one out of a job, and what Rush Limbaugh calls Obama's America, right? Now, on the other hand, in the commercial, you also clearly see that the white guy and the black guy are friends, and he does a little tap to the black guy like, oh, I'm going to the boss's office. And in America, you have white people, black people, men and women, and you got to put somebody in that. So, you know, are the critics right in calling it racist? I'm going to go with not guilty. Because could it be their intention? Could it be a dog whistle? Yes, it could be. Do you have enough evidence that it definitely is? I don't think so. I mean, I see where they're coming from, but at least they put it in the ad that the guys are friends, and it was an obvious implication that they're friends. And so I'm going to say that you just don't have enough evidence to convince me that it's clearly racist. And look, we got to be careful in calling things racist. If you throw around that word, it's going to become meaningless, right? And so I see the case, but in the end, I got to let him go. I am curious if, JR, you see it the same way or a different way?
Yeah, sure, I see it the same way. That's the thing. The thing is, the people that will see that and go, oh, look at this, they're going to think that anyway. The only ones that will actually bother me are the ones that are overtly saying things and getting people to believe things that maybe they didn't already think, or maybe they just kind of had a thought process of, and like, I saw this ad and it reinforces what I think. People who are going to get that from that nothing ad already think that, and there's no getting them to that point.
They didn't need a dog whistle.
Right, they're already there.
I mean, the dog whistles are everywhere for them. They're like, oh, yeah, I see you.
Yeah, and that was what I was thinking when I first saw it, because I saw the headline and everything, and as I watched it, it ended, and I said, when's the racism going to happen? That's why I did it for me, because I didn't see it.
Yeah, no, and that's definitely fair, and I completely agree with you. And look, you don't have to stretch that far. There are plenty of things that they do that are very overt. I mean, every other day now, Rush Limbaugh refers to Obama as that little boy. Okay, see, that's not a stretch. That's not a dog whistle. That's a blaring siren. For anyone who knows racial history in America, that's what black people and black guys were called in the South and in many other parts of the country derisively as a put-down. Hey, boy. And for Limbaugh to do that is super obvious. This one, I'm letting him go. And along with JR now, we have an official TYT pronouncement. Not guilty.
Have you seen all the TYT videos from today? Check out the Young Turks YouTube channel. Do it already.